You have a goal. It sits in the back of your mind. Maybe it is a business you want to start. Maybe it is a canvas you want to paint. Perhaps it is a difficult conversation you need to have. You know it is important. You even want to do it. Yet, the day ends, and the task remains untouched. You tell yourself, I am just too lazy. You might say, I lack motivation today. You promise yourself that tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow, you will have the energy. Tomorrow, you will finally begin. But laziness is often a mask for a deeper human feeling. In most cases, it is fear. Fear has a very practical job. Its primary function is to keep you safe. Your brain is wired to detect threats and avoid pain, physical and emotional. When you think about starting a new project, your brain runs a quick risk assessment. What if it fails? Money, time, social standing. What if your first attempts are clumsy and ugly? Your brain sounds an internal alarm and you freeze. It is the modern predator. Failure, judgment, uncertainty. So you scroll instead of writing. You organize emails instead of applying. It looks like laziness because avoiding calms the alarm for a moment. Your ancient system treats social risk like physical danger. The bigger the dream, the louder the fear. Not a bad idea, just a protective brain doing its job. The secret is to make the first step so small it feels absurdly easy. Shrink the entry until resistance melts. The bigger the task, the bigger the fear. Change the goal. Open laptop. Write one sentence. So simple it barely registers as risk. This is the 2-minute rule. Read more becomes read one page. Get in shape becomes put on shoes and step outside. Clean the house becomes one dish. The goal is not the outcome, it is showing up. Action creates momentum. An object in motion stays in motion. Once you begin, continuing feels easier. Even 2 minutes is a win. You started. Consider Sarah, who dreamed of becoming a writer. The blank page mocked her. Who am I to write a book? What if I spend a year and it is terrible? Fear found excuses. New rule: I will write one sentence every day, less than a minute. Done. A tiny spark of satisfaction. Promise kept. Flow unlocked. Sentences to paragraphs. Paragraphs to pages. Pages to chapters. She did not conquer fear. She learned to dance with it. 18 months later, a first draft. Big accomplishments start with the smallest step. Building a habit is not linear. Some days fear returns. Setbacks, criticism, poor sleep. Goal: not never fall off, but get back faster. First tactic: label the feeling. Labeling externalizes emotion and creates space. Then breathe. Inhale 4, hold, exhale 6, signal calm. Re-engage with the smallest physical step. You are not trying to feel motivated. You are trying to act. Motivation is fickle. Systems are reliable. Make intentions obvious. Use habit stacking. Design your space so starting is easy and hard to forget. Add a small reward. Tell your brain, that was good. Life happens. Make a simple rule. Do not miss 2 days in a row. Even 30 seconds counts. We have talked about fear disguised as laziness. You know why your brain freezes and how to overcome inertia. You have the 2-minute rule and tactics for when fear returns. You have the system, obvious cues, attractive environment, satisfying reward. Information is not change. Action is the bridge. The plan to start tomorrow is fear in reasonable clothes. The moment of maximum potential is right now. Here is a kind challenge. Do not close this and move on. Use the next 120 seconds to act. Pick one thing you have been avoiding. Now, scale it down. Choose one tiny physical action. Right now. Begin. When the timer ends, you can stop. You started. You are not lazy. You were scared, and you acted anyway.